So hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to my workshop and to Funny Cool Stuff. On this video, we're going to start looking what I can actually do to upgrade and enhance my table saw. I was thinking of changing it out for this one here, but I just couldn't get myself to pull the trigger on paying that amount out when really I've got a really decent functional saw, apart from the dust collection's hopeless, and the fence is just about works. So in the future we're going to address the fence, but this one we're going to look at the dust collection. So stay tuned to see what I've actually done. Bit of health and safety improvement, upgrading some new kit from Axminsters Tools and Machinery, a Black Friday deal. So let's have a look what we've got. Heavy, thick gauge stuff. So it's an overhead crown guard for the table saw. So I'll continue to unbox and I'll bring you back when all the parts are laid out neatly on the table. So that's all the parts. Time to do a bit of assembly. Well, it's time to assemble. Got the instructions. I've got the tools that are required: a 5 and 6mm Allen key or Allen wrench, 4 spanners, a 10, 12, a 14 and a 19mm, and just a standard number 2 posi. So I need to make some room around here because that's where the feet will sit. So I've just levelled up the 4 feet. Well, I've used the feet to level up that boom arm there. I'm not sure whether or not it'll be able to stay there. I was hoping that that long extension would actually go under the table saw, but this might need some slight modifications. But we'll continue, see what it's like. So just put the bolts in, easier to follow instructions. That's now in place. That's just a magnetic light I put on there because it's quite dark. Time to put on the boom arm. Now it says you need 2 people, but there's only one of me, so that's what we're going to do. See you again in a minute. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Got a bit of an issue there. Need to adjust the boom arm so it sits over the blade. So we have a bit of adjustment. And that's just a whopping big tube. We've got quite a bit of adjustment yet, whether or not it's the right height and the like, but we'll carry on regardless. So we've got some bit of adjustment with a couple of screws here. It's just so it to get it online with the blade. And that's a flip stop, so you can actually turn, push it out of the way. And you can just lock it in position, that little handle, and it'll stay where you put it. This is the view from the other side. Now we're going to put the blade guard assembly on this bit. Slightly bigger wedge. That's going to sit like that, I would guess. So when I put the level on the feet, it was miles out up here, so just use the adjusters on the bottom just to get it running level. I don't think it matters, to be honest, unless you've got an engineer's eye. So this is the existing crown guard. See, it's attached to the riving knife and sort of raises and lowers the blade. It has got some dust extraction, but to be honest, it's woeful. And the other thing is that if you're going to do any sort of trenching or dado cuts, you've got to take the guard off, and I've got to change that riving knife for a shorter version. And the trouble is, to be honest, is that you tend to just operate with that with no crown guard on, which as we all know is probably the most dangerous way to operate a table saw. So this overhead crown guard should improve that, and hopefully the dust collection will improve. And before we actually set it all up, we'll do some comparisons. The first is to actually change the riving knife. Got to raise it up, got to undo the crown guard. No major issue with that. Then a couple of little bolts here. And then we're ready to go. I suppose no great hardship. That's took probably less than a minute. But if you keep it on changing them over, it is a bit of a pain. So this is how the existing overhead crown guard dust collection is where it gets its power from, or its suction from, or to be honest, zero function, as we all know. A sort of 90-degree, or you know, T off a vacuum hose. This loses 80% or so of its power. So this is the feed to the crown guard. It's probably about sort of inch and a half or so, I guess. So 38mm, 40mm, and then it just feeds up round there into the crown guard, and there you've got suction. It's that powerful, you can't even suck that cobweb away. So to be honest, it's a waste of time. So we've put the original crown guard on. I put in a combination blade, 40 tooth, and we're going to cut everybody's favourite. So this is some sort of painted or laminated MDF, and we're going to see how much dust we get or we don't get. And firstly, I just going to give the table saw table a quick vacuum. Got rid of that dreaded cobweb as well. So let's give it a test. So I'm just going to do 2 cuts. I'll do an edge cut, and then we'll have a look at the waste, hoover up and do a full cut, and once again have a look, and then repeat that with the new crown guard. So let's have a look. So that's just with doing probably about a 2mm cut on the outside. You can see plenty of dust. So we'll do a full cut now and see what that looks like. Clean up first, of course. on the full cut. Just improves better. Obviously it's getting caught underneath, but I don't know if you can. There's still little bits, but not a great amount. And it's picked up. So now we'll do the same with the new crown guard and see how it compares. First, obviously hoover up, and second, need to remove this pipe and put a plug in that hole, and then obviously connect this up to the vacuum system. So we place it, just put a just turned a little plug, stuck it in there, attached the vacuum hose in the crown guard. So it's time to do the cuts. All nice and clean to start off with. We'll see how it performs. So that was the edge cut. There's still a little bit of dust that's come out. I'll do a comparison. I'll take the snapshot from the one before it there. It looks like it's a little bit more concentrated at the front of the hood rather than coming all the way back. Tiny little bit in this area. I still can't work out, because the picture, I'm assuming, yeah, so if that's connected to the table saw, it's that collection hose is at the back. But I've got it that way. I'm not sure which way is the right way, to be honest. What do you think? Well, the instructions are a couple of pages. So I'm not sure. They don't really tell you. So I swapped it round. That might actually give an explanation what this is for. I guess for just for quick lifting. Well, we'll give it another try. We'll give it some more cuts. See if it's improves anything on the dust scenario. See, there's dust, but it's still kept within the guard. A little bit. That sort of escaped out, but it's on the table. Nothing round here. Let's give it a clean and do a full cut. So that was just the edge cut, which we all know is the worst sort for spelching out dust. So it's out with the Hoover. To be honest, there's nothing there. It's a little bit again, just inside the guard. Well, the new crown guard seems to be a better improvement in terms of dust collection, particularly on the edge cuts. So I'm quite pleased about it, you know, for not really a lot of money due to the Black Friday deal. And oh yes, this piece of steel that I got out, which was the first piece I got out of the packing, I still haven't found a place for it. There's no mention of it in the instructions, and it doesn't seem to fit anywhere, so it's just a spare piece left. Bizarre. And it is a beast. Just need to sort out the connection to the back system. At the moment I'm just using one pipe and swapping it between the overhead crown guard and the bandsaw. So I just need another Y section and another gate, and that'll be complete. So that'll be done probably within the next week. To actually get this in the right line as well, I had to nibble a little bit out of that here, the wooden bracket, and that piece of ply and the likes just holds all the electrical services there. And also had to move the bandsaw out a little bit. Let me get this pipe out of the way, just so the light can go behind it. And then that puts everything in line. Finally, I've attached this upright to my workbench. I've just used a hose clip for a 4-inch hose and just packed it out with some foam rubber. That makes it reasonably solid. And also I fit the final bracket into the cabinet, so I just have to drill and a couple of holes, and that's bolted through. So it's quite stable now. No tipping. Thanks for watching. Please leave comments. I try to reply to all. Like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like these. Another video coming along very soon, and happy woodworking.